Good afternoon, my name is Amanda Pappas and this is your look at our hour-by-hour model. It's pretty quiet on this radar, as you could see, which in comparison to the past couple weeks is pretty nice because we had those torrential rains, but it's pretty dry all across the Cape Fear region that we have right there. And looking forward, so just to give you an idea of the normal high at this time of year in August is 88 degrees, and that's pretty close though to what we had seen back in 1968. There was a blazing 97 degrees outside. That was the high temperature for Wilmington at that time. Now taking a more in-depth look at our temperatures across the southeastern North Carolina region. We have temperatures just ranging in the upper 80s to lower 90s. It's hot outside. And now looking even more into it, our heat indexes are all ranging in, from the 90s, and then Jacksonville at 100 degrees for our heat index. It's insane outside. It's hot. So please keep that in mind, especially when you're going to the beach. Speaking of which, this is a nice look that we have at from our New Earth Motors First Alert Skycam of Wrightsville Beach currently. It's beautiful outside, as you can see. But now taking a more in-depth look at our oceans. Out in the mid-Atlantic, we have subtropical storm Ernesto over here, and as you can see, it's kind of like a kidney shape over here, which we don't have that strong eye that you normally see in a hurricane, so that is why it's only at a subtropical storm. That's basically saying it's a little weaker than a hurricane. And now taking a look at our different hurricane season names, we have Alberto, Beryl, Chris, Debbie. These should all kind of be familiar. We've seen them in this past season so far. And now looking at a viewer submitted photo from Harry Dorshaw of this beautiful sunset at Carolina Beach. It's kind of fiery or a little smoky, as you can see. And now our first watch with Eric Davis and continues on fine-tuning the weekend rain chances at 5 and 6 p.m. Okay, what do I say about this? What do I say about that graphic with Eric?
I can't see what
What do you say?
You're kind of promoting ahead. Hey, don't forget to join Eric, at 5. We'll have the latest on the latest,
Don't forget
rain
to.
chances, we're promoting ahead to the next show.
Okay, so don't forget to watch Eric Davis at 5 with a look at more fine-tuning range.
5, meteorologist Eric Davis will be fine-tuning, the weekend rain chances, just kind of.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna try and run through the whole thing. Good afternoon, my name is Amanda Pappas and we are taking a look at our hour-by-hour model. The radar right now is looking pretty clear, mostly clear skies and more dry weather than we've been seeing in the past couple weeks here in the Carolinas. A break from that torrential rain, so it's nice to see these mostly clear skies. And now, just to give you an idea, we are around the normal kind of high temperature for this time of the year at 88 degrees. But now let's take a look back in time to 1968. We had a blazing 97 degrees, a record high for Wilmington, North Carolina. We're taking a more in-depth look now at temperatures. As you can see, Elizabethtown at 90 degrees and Wilmington metro area right here at 89, and agreeing with Jacksonville also at 89. And now our feels like temperature, also known as our heat index. Right here, as you can see, Jacksonville is at 100 degrees. For this time of year, that's pretty common though. So keeping that in mind, make sure to stay hydrated and slather on that sunscreen with this more hot weather we can see. Here, from our New Earth Motors First Alert Skycam, a beautiful beach day at Wrightsville Beach. Taking advantage of that, I'm sure most people are. And now taking a more in-depth look at our oceans as well. You can see subtropical storm Ernesto is just developing along here and just trying to gain strength. It's kind of in like a kidney shape over here. And normally when we're looking at hurricanes, you could see more of an eye to the storm. And right now we kind of have that little twist to it. So that's why it's more, of a subtropical storm than it is an actual hurricane, which is weaker. And now moving forward, taking a look at these names, some of them should jump out to you and seem familiar that we've already been through. Alberto to, Debbie, Chris, Beryl. And next up we have Florence coming our way this season. And so looking at this beautiful, beautiful sunset from Carolina Beach, thank you so much, Harry Dorshaw, for sending in that beautiful picture. Also, now don't forget to join us at 5 p.m. with Eric Davis for our fine-tuned weekend rain chances. Now your planning forecast, Wednesday through Friday, our highs are in the lower 90s, and there's just a chance of a stray shower or storm in the mix. And but still, even with these showers and storms, it's going to be mostly sunny for the next couple days. Now moving into the rest of the week, that trend continues, and the chances for showers or storms kind of bumps up a little bit as we move into Saturday and Sunday at 40% chances, and then to 50 on Sunday. But if you do have plans this weekend, I wouldn't cancel them right away because there's still mostly sunny skies for most of the day with our temperature highs in the 90s. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Or am I enunciating enough? Okay. I'm like so out of breath.
Yeah, just pause. That's a big thing. But your inflection's good. I like your pace.
Yeah. It's not too slow, not too fast.
Just pause a little bit. That's the big thing. Okay. I struggle with that even. That's my problem.
Sometimes I feel like I'm going, a mile a minute. Like I feel like I'm going a little too fast.
That's exactly my problem.
But does it sound more energetic? Because I know you said the other day it just didn't. Okay. What else did you notice, Kel? I'm sorry, I know you're busy doing stuff, but.
Okay, no, I thought it sounded good.
But what could I work on for the 7-day to wrap up nicely? Because I feel like I trip a little bit at the end.
Of course, if you're actually doing a weathercast, you're probably either going to be walking back to the desk and interacting with the anchors, or you just say, I usually say Fran and John, or John and Ashley, whoever the anchors are.
So would I say back to you?
No, don't say back to you. Just toss to whoever the anchors are. I mean, in this case, it's probably you just make up pretend anchors if you have to.
Okay.
Just toss back to us.
Or toss back to Kelly or me, whatever.
So would I say okay, and so for this week, you could see our trend, mostly sunny skies with a chance of shower and storms throughout the week. Those chances of showers and storms are up though, moving into Saturday and Sunday. Be aware of that. If you do have weekend plans though, I wouldn't go ahead and cancel them right away because there's still a lot of intervals of sunshine. Now back to you, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that last one. I think so. Let me double check with Tom. Hey Tom, it's definitely recording, right? Just want to double check.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay, awesome, thanks.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. My name is Amanda Pappas, and we have beautiful, mostly sunny skies this afternoon, which is a nice break from those torrential rains we've been seeing. And now moving into tonight, we still have those mostly clear skies and, just more dry weather pattern in the mix right now. And now taking a look at more temperatures. So just to give you an idea, 80 is about the normal high that we see at this time of year in the Carolinas. And to take a look back in time though now, in 1968 we had a blazing record-setting temperature of 97 degrees for Wilmington. Now, a more in-depth look at our temperatures for right now in the southeastern North Carolina region, we see that our temps are ranging from the upper 80s to lower 90s, with Elizabethtown at 90 degrees and, Fayetteville at 89 and Jacksonville pretty much agreeing over there with another 89. Our heat index values, though, on the other hand, are in the lower 90s, with Jacksonville at a pleasing 100 degrees. So keeping that in mind, make sure to stay hydrated throughout the day, especially if you're working outside. Now, if you're headed to the beach, this is a lovely live shot from Wrightsville Beach from our New Earth Motors First Alert Skycam. You can see all these beautiful skies outside, and just make sure to slather on that sunscreen. Now, looking more into our oceans, a little farther from home, in our mid-Atlantic region, you can see a storm developing here, a subtropical storm to be exact. And why it's a subtropical storm is because, hurricanes normally have that more defined eye to them. And as you can see, it's more of a kidney shape here, trying to develop and get more power and strength as we move along into the next couple of hours. And now taking a look at our Atlantic hurricane season names, you can see a couple of them that might ring a bell. Alberto, Beryl, Chris, Debbie, and now we're on Ernesto. Next up, though, is Florence right here. And now looking at this beautiful picture of a sunset in Carolina Beach from Harry Dorshaw. As you can see, it kind of has like a smoky haze to it, fiery looking sunset. But always please submit photos to our WECT, See It, Snap It, Send It. We enjoy having these beautiful photos. Also, keep in mind to stay around at 5, just to tune in with Eric Davis for fine-tuning weekend rain chances. So keep that in mind. And also now, moving forward, your planning forecast. Wednesday into Friday, you can see our highs are just ranging in the lower 90s. Every day, lots of hot sunshine, but always a chance of a stray shower or storm will still be in the mix. And as we move into the rest of this week, you can see that trend just develops more. And as we move into Saturday and Sunday, those rain chances are upped, but still a lot of sunshine in the mix, so I would not go ahead and cancel your plans if you have any for this weekend right away, because there's still a lot of intervals of sunshine out there. Now back to you, Kelly.